in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows, there's a man with a passion that everybody knows.
Howdy, howdy everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC. Coming at you this front morning. We are just cracking daylight here in the stone, and we are ready to get at it. But first, we must introduce our lovely co-host, who is... What are you doing? Abby. What are you doing? She is on my left-hand side, and she is out here protecting us from all those ravenous creatures that could pop out of these Arkansas woods at a moment's notice. She's out here on point on my left-hand side this morning, keeping us protected. But anyway, how is everybody? Happy Friday. Let's pull us in a little closer here. Sorry about the bumpy camera. How's everybody doing? We made it. It is Friday, and hopefully you guys have some big plans, friends, family, maybe getting outdoors, and hopefully you guys have the weather for it. It has been beautiful. I wish I got to turn this around, and maybe you can see that running across there right now. We just had two whitetails, and Miss Abby is locked in. See there? They're not very ravenous, but you thought I was joking. I don't know if y'all caught that. Probably not. But we had a mama doe and a baby and a fawn just run through the front yard, and Miss Abs here is all locked in on that right now. But anyway, where were we? Got all off track there. But anyway, yeah, Friday, and tonight for us, we are going over to the brothers, Eddie's house tonight, and we are keeping it simple tonight. We are doing some, just doing a pizza party tonight, probably getting some Pizza Hut pizzas, and just gonna hang out and fellowship. It's always a good time. Might even get in a stogie tonight. But anyway, if you watched my short this morning, my What You Totin' Today, you saw a new knife, and that new knife comes in this pretty green box here. Remington, Madison, North Kakalaki. Take you for a tour around that. And right here is the model number, 18306. And we'll open this up. Got a little sleeve that the knife came in. This was new old stock, so this is a brand new knife. And I'll show you the little paperwork inside. You guys can pause that if you want to read up on that. But basically that tells you about this new tang stamp here with the little bullet going through the circle here, and it's saying Madison, North Carolina. This is to commemorate at the time Remington's moved their plant to Madison, North Carolina, and to do that, to kind of commemorate that, they actually ran these knives here that I'm going to show you in carbon steel, when traditionally those Remington bullets are usually a stainless steel. There may be some carbon in the past, I'm sure there is, but there has been. But they're running this new tang stamp to celebrate their new tang stamp change with a new color, which I'll show you. New color on their covers, and they ran it in carbon steel, which is always a good thing. We like that. But anyway, enough about a box. Again, this is what I'm toting it in. You saw it this morning if you watched my toting video. Got a little lanyard on it, and out she comes. And here we be. Oh yeah, we have red HT. HT red delrin, jigged delrin. Got a little yellow, some yellow hints on here, up here on the ends, but predominantly a nice red delrin lockback here. And again, this is the model 18306. Those model numbers, if somebody wants to get this and pick up anything you see in one of my videos, check out those descriptions. I always try to leave you guys a model number if you want to track something down that you see that on one of my videos. But anyway, let's get this thing opened. And here we go. Of course, right off Jump Street, we got the old traditional bullet here. Love that shield. Love, love, love it. I have always been a fan of these knives. And honestly, this is going to be the first one of several. You guys know how I collect. The whole folding hunter thing, I'm losing my mind collecting folding hunters right now. And I've also been on a Remington bullet kick. I have long appreciated these knives, and for whatever reason, I collecting something else, buying something else. I never pulled the trigger on one. Well, that has changed, and I have pulled the trigger multiple times. So you will see more of these bullets, this little shield right here, upcoming. We have, of course, added an HT lanyard on there. Got a little piece of stag, some of harvested whitetail that I harvested, and we got old Bobby down at RDS Wood Turning and Acrylics to make me some beads. He's got more of them. I sent him a stack full of stag, a box full of it. So anybody wants some stag pins, wants some stag beads, something like this, holler at Bobby. RDS Wood Turnings and Acrylics. He will fix you right up. But anyway, back to this. We have a lockback right here. It is a backlock, and we will check this out. Nice detent. Right where it should be, right there at the old 25 or 30%. Let it go. Snaps it in. Beautiful. Centering. Let's see, are we centered? We are centered. Check that out. Broadway. We are right down Broadway on centering, so we are off to a good start. How do we look in hand? Oh, we look good. Check this out. We have real estate for days. Up here above my finger, you see pretty much that full front bolster. Here in the back, I still have, good bit, we have a little bit of a hook right here, a tail on this trapper style handle that pinky just kind of nestles right back there into. Very comfortable knife. As far as the blade, we have a good looking clip point here. Have a little Remington etching. What all we got on there? Remington trademark. Just Remington, yeah. Etching right here with use. Hopefully that goes away. You know how I feel about etching. Yeah. But honestly, one or two good polishing. If you hate etching and it's just an etch, go get you some Mother's aluminum paste and polish, and one good hard polishing, two at the most, it'll be gone. So, or use your knife. Cut stuff and wear and tear will get rid of that too. Nothing better. But anyway, we have a good old carbon steel in these. That's a pretty cool little deal that kind of got my attention and drew me to this a little more. They ran these in carbon steel. And this is that tang stamp they're talking about. Hopefully we can get that to focus. We got the nice bullet right there going through the round oval shield there. Madison, North Carolina, USA. And this is when they switched over to this new tang stamp on their knives. And again, if that didn't focus, that's what it looks like. That's what we're looking at right here. blowed up. But that is what we got going on here on the tank stamp. But anyway, we are loving this, loving the color. You guys already know that. I'm captivated by those bullet shields. I just think they're awesome. So man, we're checking a lot of boxes here. You guys know I'm a hunter, so you know, a bullet here, a cartridge on the front, HT red. We threw a little some of that hunting harvest on here with some stag. We got carbon steel on the blades, lockback, big, you know, big and bold, nice lockback. It's not real heavy. The only small qualm, you say, well, HT, you just gush, you love everything, right? One thing that I'm not in love with is the weight. It has good weight. I'm not going to say this is like a feather, but I'm used to, you guys know what I'm used to, folding hunters, buck 110s, buck 112s. This guy is considerably lighter, which would probably be a good thing for most of you people out there. Most of you people ain't like me and like those big hefty pocket brick knives like I do. I love it, love the feel of it. That is just home for me. But this, I probably should have went in there and weighed it for y'all where I could give y'all an ounce thing. I'm not big on it. Obviously, I'm not the guy to be weighing knives and carrying about ounces, because you guys see what I carry on the regular. They're dang near a pound of steel that I tote around, being facetious. But you can tell I'm not concerned about weight in my pocket knives. But this one could use a little more heft, personal preference, and that is just simply because, again, what I'm used to carrying, folding hunters, buck 112s. This is definitely lighter. So, and it's probably, honestly, I have another knife coming up that's just about like this, another Remington lockback that'll be coming down the pipe in a future video, that has bone on here. This is, you know, red delrin, and that's probably where your weight is, because that bone knife that's coming up, it has a little more of that heft that I'm used to, that I like. But again, this ain't light and airy, you know, this has good weight, but I could take more. I'm used to more. So if I had to change one thing, and y'all be like, add weight to a knife, I don't know if I've ever heard that. For HT, I'd add an ounce or two to it, to this knife, and it would be darn near perfect. It's pretty darn perfect now. I love it. It will see a bunch of pocket time. So yeah, we are loving the, what is it, the 18306 Remington Bullet Lockback. It's a winner. HT red, can't go wrong. HT red, can't go wrong. I'm just fucking with y'all. I know all you orange guys out there, fellers of the orange, are like, HT and his red. Hey, I watch you fellers of the oranges videos too, so you got to hear me harp on my red some. But anyway, we're gonna let you guys go. What are we at? Almost the 14-minute mark. Hey, that's pretty good for me. So anyway, we're gonna let y'all out of here before the 15-minute mark. We love you. Hit the little button if you're still listening to me at almost 15 minutes. You got something out of the video. Take that extra step and push that little button. And if you like more of this kind of stuff, you like these traditional knives, and these are traditional knives. Just because they have a lock on them, that doesn't mean they're not traditional. We'll go back and forth on that if you want to. But buck 110s and buck 112s, they are 1000% a traditional knife. But anyway, if you like these lockbacks, you like the slip joints, you like traditional knives, I could be your guy. We're going to do it many days upcoming. We love it. God bless you, and we're going to get out of here. Have yourself a great weekend. We're out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch torchlight. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see.